Okay, what's up guys? This is Darkness Wyvern with my very first video game commentary on Black Ops. I'm going to be talking about SMGs, mainly the AK-74, about why people think it's overpowered, etc., stuff like that. And my playstyle is normally go loops around the map, and sometimes, as outrageous as this is gonna sound, I find myself, like, getting trapped in one section of the map. And the reason that I'm hip firing so much is because I'm trying to get Steady Aim Pro, and all the perks on this game are very hard to get. Pro perks. Anyway, back to the SMGs. If you have a favorite SMG, or if you hate them all, please tell me in the comments. And if you do have a favorite, tell me what it is. If you have preferences on multiples, make sure you tell me. Because I would really like to know your opinions. Okay, now truly to the SMGs. Why do people think the AK-74 is overpowered? Well, there's an easy answer to that. Because it has a high power at range, it has long-ish range, not much recoil, good iron sights, and it sounds awesome. But now, there's a couple of exceptions to that, because while you can't put a special sight of any kind, or for that matter, any really unique attachments onto the Scorpion still has decent enough range to be used, just like the AK-74. And it's one of the more powerful, if not the most powerful, in terms of how many bullets it takes to kill an enemy, SMGs. Now, personal preference for an SMG, I would have to say, I guess, the Scorpion, honestly. Because it's got a high mobility, high accuracy, and high damage at close range.
On the way.
Watching the game a little bit. Remember to, think hard about what you're doing in the game, especially pertaining to what kind of gun you're going to use. Because while the AK-74 might be really, extremely, a whole lot of fun to use, I personally would not use it in a search and destroy match or something like that. For search and destroy, I try to use sniper rifles or light machine guns, even though those are the two most heavily powered weapons. And that's my first death out of 6. Just let me know. I have a 5.0 KDR in this game, exactly 5. And what was I talking about? Anyway, I guess back to the other guns. In terms of an assault rifle, I would strongly advise against using the Enfield or anything like it, because it has, in my opinion, god-awful sights and horrible accuracy with a lot of recoil. Then again, on Modern Warfare 2, I didn't like the L86 LSW either, which is the light machine gun version. I start to get a little paranoid around this part of the game, even though I'm pretty cocky about my playstyle. And that was a pretty nice reaction right there, I guess. And by paranoid, I mean that I start to do fewer laps around the map and start to sit down a little more and stuff like that. use any gun in the entire game, I want you to tell me what it is. Because that'd be a really big deal for me. Because my favorite gun in the whole game is the Stoner 63. Because of its fantastic iron sights, high fire rate, and large amount of damage per bullet. I can't believe I didn't say this yet. I'm playing Free For All on Hanoi, which is the most my least favorite map, I guess, because it's got Fidel Castro's camp and his crap all over the place. It's just freaking annoying that he didn't clean his crap up. Anyway, like I haven't said that for the 38th quadrillionth time. Let me try very hard to stay on one subject. SMGs. What do I believe to be the worst SMG? And this isn't for the obvious reasons of like bad accuracy and stuff like that. But the reason is because I try to be good with the Uzi, but I'm not very good with it. It's like good iron sights, looks cool, but it sounds like the Mac 11, which is actually very annoying. Anyway, I think the Uzi is the worst submachine gun, no matter what attachment you put on it. Grip will do you some success, but not enough justice to make it awesome. I was staring at the vent because I was wondering about putting my RC car through it, and I decided against it. Because people would definitely show up right beside me and blast me and give me like a 4.7 KDR, other than what I have right now, which is a 5. And just to let you guys know, you're seeing this through theater mode, because I thought it was one of my best games so far on Black Ops. I actually got really confused about this point in the game, because like I didn't see any people other than, you know, okay, I take that back. I really do take that back. And time for my other opinion. What do I think is the best, second best, and worst SMG? Best, even though it's not my favorite, would have to be the AK-74 because of its standard magazine size and the fact of which it has a high fire rate, good iron sights, and Russians always make reliable weapons. The second favorite would be the Scorpion because it's pretty awesome. The second best, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I don't expect you guys to agree with it. And my least favorite of all was the Uzi. And I say that because it has bad iron sights, but a high fire rate and decent damage per bullet. So it's not all bad. I really started getting paranoid around here because I was wondering if I would find anybody else in time to, you know, win. And I placed my sentry gun right there because, you know, I was out of time. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked my game. Hope you like what I had to talk about. And just to let you know, Hutch, I do not think the AK-74 is overpowered. Anyway, see you next time.